What is up, guys? Yap and Build and massive, insane, crazy Bedrock XP farm build. So this farm, I think you can get about 100 levels in 30 seconds. And really cool thing about this farm is that you can easily expand it, I should say, sorry. You can get like up to 50 alleles in there. I only use 10 because I'm on a roam and I'm not sure if it could handle it. But if you could handle it with a high-end device, you could put up to 15. I think you can get 100 in like 30 seconds, 100 levels in 30 seconds, which is absolutely insane. This isn't going to be a really tutorial, more of a build with me. The tutorial credit is to Silentwisperer. It is his build. I completely use his tutorial, so if you can't really follow along with me, just I can link him the video or I can at him. But yeah, essentially it uses alleles that you use I think instant harm arrows right where those soul sand blocks are, and the hardest part of this whole farm or build is getting the alleles into that minecart. I had to breed them, so you know, you use juice box, get a song playing, get some amethyst shards. They just duplicate, and then I added some name tags just mainly because I didn't want them to despawn. I also did notice though when adding the alleles to the minecart, if you were trying to add the same block as that allele was holding already, that was already inside, you had to switch them. I'll show you how I did that right there in this video. So I gave the allele cobblestone block. I had him with a lead. He tries to get him, basically trying to convince the allele to get into the minecart. He gave him back to me. I had to redo this a couple times. You might need to do it a couple times, depends on what angle you come at. But there he goes. He finally goes in. And then you just click on the, I tried to get the block back, it didn't work. So you're gonna need to use a bunch of different blocks. Click on them, they all go in there. You're gonna need to use a bunch of different blocks. If you use the same block, the allele that's already in there is just gonna keep hitting it. As we're into that problem where the allele got stuck, I don't know if that's just the way that the farm isn't working anymore, but basically I just made it so the allele went in and broke the minecart. Basically, you need to lightly tap in the corners of each kind of aiming corner, middle, sort of like that. You know if you did it right, if you can see the bubbles and the arrows moving. If you did it wrong, you won't see anything. It'll look exactly like how it looks right there. There's nothing there. If you did it right, you'll get some lovely bubbles. I had to redo a couple because for some reason they didn't work. So that's why you might want to get a bit more arrows. I think you only need technically 10, but I brought a 64 because they're really easy to make. But yeah, make sure they all look like that, and you should be good. Now, I think that if you're building this with other people, you might want to not use the farm if you're not online. Like, they can't use the farm. That's what Silent said. He said that it wouldn't work, that it could break it, and that if somebody wanted to use the farm, they'd have to rethrow the arrows, but you could also just be online when they're trying to use the farm, and you should be fine, because I tested it at the very end with somebody and it worked. But yeah, you're just surrounding the complete area with glass. It's actually relatively cheap and it's very expandable. I only used 10 alleles and I got pretty good. I think I got in like 40 seconds like 100 levels or something like that. But you could always go higher. I just, for some reason, the alleles didn't want to keep going in for me. I don't know if anyone else ran into that problem, but yeah, we're basically nearing the end of the video where you're adding the potion of weaknesses. But basically wanted to be grateful for all the support that we've been getting recently on TikTok. I think we hit almost at 400 followers. Not that much on YouTube. That's why I'm making this video. I'm trying to, you know, create more of a community. But I just wanted to say thank you guys. All the end of the video plays. It's only a 5-minute video, but I do want to create more content for YouTube. I don't know if you guys like the idea of me talking. I could also just post it without me talking. I might post it without me talking on TikTok. But yeah, just you see how fast it's going. It's really a great farm. It does glitch a little bit for me. That's why I knew since it was a ROM I had to do something that they didn't have to use as many. But it's fine. Yeah. level 51. Here comes Megan. I have her try the farm while it's on, and it works for her. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out. Please sub. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.